The first thing they tell you at the Ashport terminal isn't where the bathroom is. It's that you don't call out trailer numbers on Channel 3 after midnight. I transferred in from a terminal outside Dayton 3 weeks earlier, and nobody explained why. My supervisor just said, "House rule. You'll get used to it." Ashport wasn't much. A dispatch office bolted onto a maintenance garage, 40 acres of gravel yard, and an old rail spur nobody used anymore, rusted since the 90s. There was a brass plaque by the coffee machine. In memory of R. Holland, dispatcher, 1979-2003. I asked what happened to him. Deverell said Holland went out to check a stalled reefer during an ice storm and didn't make it back. They found him 3 weeks later, past the rail spur. Exposure. That's all he gave me. It was a Tuesday, close to 2 in the morning. Fog thick enough that the yard lights turned into soft orange smudges. Channel 3 clicked on with static, then a flat voice, reading off trailer 4471. Channel 3 wasn't supposed to be live. I checked the board. Trailer 4471 didn't exist in our current inventory. Our newest unit started at 5,000. It happened again 4 nights later. Same channel, same flat voice, trailer 4426 this time. I found it in an archived log, decommissioned in 2003, same year as Holland's plaque. I mentioned it to Priya. She didn't laugh it off. She just said Channel 3's been dead since before she got here, and changed the subject to coffee. Holland's employee folder had a maintenance request 3 days before he died, complaining that Channel 3 kept picking up crosstalk matching decommissioned units, and a shift log showing trailer 4471 had been pulled from Bay 6 the night before he walked into the storm. I brought it to Deverell. He went quiet, chewed his toothpick, and said the channels had a habit since he got there in 2005. Some things aren't worth chasing down. I chased it anyway. 6 months of shift logs. Every instance lined up with fog. Never rain, never snow. 11 instances over 3 years. Always a trailer number tracing back to something decommissioned before 2004. The night it stopped being something I could file away, the fog rolled in thicker than I'd seen it. The camera feed on Bay 6 turned to a gray wall by 1 in the morning. Channel 3 clicked on at 1:52. The voice read off 4471 again, then added something new. "Confirm Bay 6 is clear, somebody's out here." I radioed the yard guard. No answer for almost 2 minutes. Then Thomas came back sounding annoyed, saying he'd stepped into the garage to warm up. Bay 6 was empty. No trailers scheduled there that week. I asked him to check anyway. He came back 10 minutes later and said the gravel by Bay 6 had fresh tire ruts, curved toward the old rail spur, even though nothing had been dispatched from that bay in 4 days. I went back to the archive room in daylight and found the rest of the report. Holland had been found facing back toward the yard, as if he'd changed his mind partway and tried to return. I still work Tuesdays at Ashport. Channel 3 has come alive twice more since that night. Always the same handful of numbers. Always Bay 6. Deverell had the frequency disconnected. It still comes through anyway. Thomas stopped doing rounds alone during heavy weather. Priya requested the day shift permanently. Nobody at Ashport calls it anything specific. It's just the fog nights, and a rule people follow without needing a reason anymore.